Hello, grade 7. Today we are going to continue our lesson about the nutritive needs of non-chlorophyllic plants. There are two categories of plants: chlorophyll plants, which uses chlorophyll and makes photosynthesis, and non-chlorophyll plant. We will see it in this chapter. These are examples of non-chlorophyllic plants, parasitic fungi, and other. All living things require nutrition. Nutrition means acquiring the raw materials for life process. Two categories of nutrition: heterotrophic and autotrophic. Heterotrophic nutrition means eating others, while autotrophic nutrition, self-feeding. The meaning of it is the self-meaning. Look at the types. Two modes of nutrition are present. Modes of nutrition: autotrophic. This is for chlorophyllic plants. Plants manufacture its own food. This is the case of chlorophyllic plants. And heterotrophic plants take its nutritive needs from other sources. It depends on others, so it eats others. This is a little comparison between autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Food is synthesized from simple inorganic raw materials such as CO2 and water. This is in autotrophic. In chlorophyll plant, chlorophyll is required. Food is generally prepared during daytime. All green plants and some bacteria have this type of nutrition. In case of heterotrophic nutrition, food is obtained directly or indirectly from autotrophs. This food is broken down with the help of enzymes. Chlorophyll is not required. Food can be obtained at all time. All animals and fungi have this type of nutrition. Okay, where do we find fungi? A case of this type of living things is the mycelium. Mycelium, look at the mycelium. We can find it in bread that we throw out, and for example, in orange. Fungi appear in form of ramifying filaments, mycelium, constituting mycelia of various colors. Mycelia in plural, mycelium in singular. Various colors: black and the brown on a piece of bread, and this here in A, white and the green on an orange in case of B. Needed factors for fungus growth. Look at this series of experiments. We use here a petri dish, which is a transparent box made up of plastic or glass, and we use it in order to culture some kind of cells. Look at the conditions of each experiment: A, B, C, D, and E. Experimental study of nutritive needs of white bread fungus. The experiments are carried out in closed petri dishes in darkness and at temperature 20 degrees. In A, we we put fungus with water. In B, fungus with water sugar. After a few days in A, no development of fungus. In B, fungus with water and sugar, there is development, but it is moderate. In C, fungus with mineral salts only, there is no development. In D, fungus with mineral salts and water, no development. Finally, in E, we add to the fungus water, sugar, and mineral salts. Look at the development. There is a huge development. Okay, this means that the most important growth in the presence of water, mineral salts, and organic substance, which is the sugar. Needed factors for fungus growth. Another type of experiment. Look at these two petri dishes in F and G. In F, fungus with water, with the sugar and mineral salts. All the elements are present in both petri dish. Experiments conducted in petri dish with F and without cover, with cover and without cover at temperature 20 degrees. Look at the development in with cover. Look at the development and compare it with no cover. Fungus develops most out of air. Another experiment. All the conditions are present. Result of fungus culture performed under light and another in darkness. No matter in light or in darkness, the development is the same. So that we add some conditions for the growth of fungus. Beside the water, sugar, and mineral salts, we need to cover the petri dish, and no matter is for development in darkness or in light. This is the last factor. Look at the variation of temperature, and the table shows the variation of duration of white bread fungus development as function of temperature. The posed problem is temperature control or affect the growth of fungus. Look at the time needed for growth. For 3 degrees Celsius, there is no development. For 9 degrees, it increases to 10 days. Look at if we increase this temperature till 25, the needed time for fungus growth is 2 days only. This is the shortest time. So the most favorable temperature needed for growth of fungus is 25 degrees. Needed factors for fungus growth: water and mineral salts, organic substance such as sugar, cover or out of air, and finally 25 degrees. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for joining and hope that you are understanding well. Thank you.